Hello children, hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to study history. Chapter number 1, How, When and Where. When we think of this chapter, these thought-provoking questions come to our mind. Okay, what happened earlier in the past? We become curious to know. So past is all history, right? What is history? History is the study of past events and it is much more than memorizing dates. So just take example that we don't memorize all the dates that happened in the past. We memorize only those dates that are relevant to us or significant to us. Can you think of any example? Just take a moment to think. I think you all got it. Maybe your parents' birthday date or your best friend's birthday date, right? So, anything which is relevant to us or important to us, we memorize those dates. It depends on the event, right? Just observe this picture. It's a picture of official of East India Company riding in an Indian procession. History is referred to span of time. So, a particular period of time is considered as a part of history. For example, we have a habit of doing exercise in the morning. So, you cannot pick up a date and an year to say to people that yes, this particular date and this particular day I have started or I have developed a quality of exercising in the morning. No, it is a habit which is being cultivated over a period of time. History is all about that. Even Britishers also started their rule in our country over a period of time. We'll come to know about it in detail in the coming chapters. Past versus present state of history. Earlier, history was associated with string of dates. This was because history used to keep a track of battles and big events. At present, history is a wider concept which includes how and what concepts. Just before 2 slides, we have seen some thought-provoking questions: how, when, where, what. So, at present, history is not only restricted to what happened in the past, but is much more to it. That is why these all things makes our mind so curious to know what must have happened in the past. It is very important to know about past because it helps us to rectify errors by seeing the mistakes in the past. So let's see about this person, Warren Hastings. A small introduction is given. He became the first Governor General of India in 1773. He was a competent, honorable and far-sighted administrator. Okay. Criteria to periodize. So what this periodize or what is this period? So basically Indian history is divided into 3 periods by James Mill. He was a Scottish economist and a political philosopher. He published a massive 3-volume book named as History of British India, and in that book the Indian history is divided into 3 periods, basically Hindu, Muslim and British. Prior to British rule, before Britishers took over India, there were Hindu and Muslim rulers who used to exploit India. Furthermore, India strongly believed in caste systems, multiple religions and superstitions. James Mill felt that only British rule could civilize India and teach them manners, arts, and laws. Now you can see Indian history classification as ancient history, medieval history, and modern history, and the three is shown in this picture as well. Sources of writing history. So basically, Britishers have researched a lot before coming into India, and their main sources were from two ways. The first one is keeping their record rooms, and the second thing was to conduct surveys. So record rooms, as everything was documented, it was in black and white. So it has to be kept in files, and those files have to be kept in record rooms. So in every British institutions, they have attached record rooms. Arranged record rooms. And the second sources of writing history was conducting surveys. So surveys are also very common. You might have heard of surveys. Lots of areas are there where surveys are conducted. I would like to give an example here. Like if elections happened, you might have observed that journalists go to place and states to states, asking people. That is the survey. Okay, asking people that who would you think would be the upcoming leader or party. Okay, so on the basis of opinion that they come to a conclusion or an outline. Okay, this party may win the election. So that is a survey. So it helps really to get a central idea of the people. Then what official records do not tell? It do not tell about what other people think in a country, and only diaries of people, travelers, autobiographies of important personalities can tell about other literate people. Then these are the record rooms that just I was talking about. These are the racks, and these are the files of specific things. Okay, and these are kept very, very properly, and it is very important for them, for everyone who keeps records. And this is a photo of your textbook. Just now we have dealt with dates, and this is about periodization, and this is colonial period. This is colonization. Just now we have dealt with that. And this is the administration produces records. We have dealt with records, and post this topic we have surveys, that also we have done. And this is one example of survey, botanical survey. There are some more examples like geological survey, archaeological surveys, etc. By this we have come to an end of our chapter. Thank you.